Are we vlogging?
About to get on this ride. Random, but you know what? It's time
Embrace
to be
the inner
special.
child.
You know what I'm saying? In the back, about to be strapped.
I instigated this idea.
And you know what? I'm gonna just go with the flow and say yes.
Let's go.
I'm about to go to hot yoga. I think I've just been busy writing these past couple days. When the flow comes, I just try and go with that flow. It's hair wash day. I'm gonna use some rosemary oil. When I was at my lowest with my health, I lost 80% of my hair. I will show a picture maybe here. Rosemary oil, am I gonna say that it's the best thing and really helped change my hair? I don't know. It felt like one of the cleanest options. I tried minoxidil. It made me feel like I was going crazy. I tried Rogaine. It gave me a really bad rash on my scalp. I think what has made the biggest difference is massaging my scalp and just making sure my scalp is clean. I got a shampoo from my dermatologist that really deep cleans the scalp, so that was helpful. But circulation is such a huge part of new hair growth. Circulation is key for just vitality for the whole body. I'm a true believer of that. I will always stand on that. But I think the most important part if you're dealing with hair loss is circulation. That's literally what minoxidil does. It just helps more circulation on your scalp. So whether it's topical through Rogaine or oral through the pill, it's about circulation. So you can probably get in there a lot more with your hands. I'll be watching TV and I'll just take my knuckles and just get in there deep. Get in there deep. And if you feel a soft spot, rub up in there. That's the place you want to hit. It's kind of like finding a knot on your shoulder. That's where the tension is. Break it up. So I'm just rubbing this oil in my hair so when I sweat it out, maybe the oil will penetrate deeper. I don't know. I've gotten used to that routine. Hair oiling in general is supposed to be really good. I like to add some to the ends as well. But yeah, I'm excited to go to hot yoga, get a good sweat in. Sweating is so good for you. It's a great way to detox. For women, you just want to make sure you're not putting your body under too much stress when you're in luteal or menstruation phase. Listening to your body is key. But before I go to hot yoga, I'm going to do a 40-minute meditation so I can get in there and like feel really good. Have my mind and spirit already in a good place. And then just like work with my body, sweat, and then come home and have a good healthy meal I already cooked. I made some like a meat sauce with a lentil pasta, and I'll like steam a cabbage and chop it up into noodles, and I'll have that mostly be like the noodles I eat. Maybe I'll show you a picture, maybe I won't. Since I'm gonna be around people in the public, I'm gonna take a liposomal vitamin C packet from Beekeepers Naturals. I got this from an 888 Process event. If you don't know what those are, check it out. They're in LA, they're amazing. I help out with them, event produce. They're amazing. Their events are incredible, so check them out for sure. Tastes like something in the honey family. Not super delicious, but you know what? Get that vitamin C, okay? But yeah, ready for hot yoga. As cottony as I can get. Again, wore these pants earlier. I'm gonna wear them again. I'm gonna wear them every day. Shamelessly. Again, engaged. Tell me what you want to see more of, less of. But thank you so much for hanging out. Here's the dinner. As you can see, it's a meat sauce, but I'll use cabbage for my noodles. Just a little hack. Oh, my titty. This morning I'm joining this random face yoga method seminar. It's like 4 hours. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay on. I'm a big believer of like not really doing Botox or any of fillers if possible. I mean, little things, I'm not here to judge, but Botox is so toxic. It's a neurotoxin. I'm just trying to preserve my muscular structure, my muscles in my face, and my posture to really keep a youthful appearance on my face, without having to do a lot of injectables or even just have that expense of constantly going to the med spa. Don't get it twisted. I want to do all the lasers, and I have done some lasers. Long term, it's about understanding the anatomy of the face and just releasing tension so that things don't droop. Even within the neck, a lot of times the weak jawline is just because there's tension in the body. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
The more you can pinch, the more released the area is. And do circular motion.
She's having us work on her ears right now, which I work on every single day and night. There's so many acupressure points in the ears. If they feel hard and crusty, massage them. It's going to be painful at first, but it really does open up a lot of flow within the body and flow within the face to help with draining. I do feel like this makes a difference. I often do ear seeds, acupressure ear seeds. I'll probably show you what ear seeds I do at some point, but I am obsessed with acupressure and acupuncture. I think it really can perform some miracles. So yes, massage your ears.
Amazing acupressure point around my eye muscle.
Track from the lip all the way up to the cheeks. These are so important. Hands are supporting you, guiding you to figure out it's this way, not this way. 5, 4.
Right? I'll just check with you guys. If you guys remember the neck, amazing.
We are guiding everything.
It's on your forehead.
So we're on a break right now, and it's actually been pretty good, the face yoga, and I've been taking a lot of notes. I had my cold smoothie, and now I'm about to have a warm makeshift kind of tea, because after cold things I try to have something warm to keep my digestive system calm and not have my body have to use so much energy to warm itself up. Because I am working on my spleen chi and just general chi, we always want to be so gentle with our digestion. So today for my kind of tea, my warm drink post-cold smoothie is going to be chia seeds. I always just have these in the fridge. I just throw chia seeds with some of my water in a jar, and then I add them to my teas or just water or my smoothies. Hot water. And then I'm going to throw a little royal jelly in here. Royal jelly has so many benefits. It's basically a superfood. Check it out. It's what bee larvae actually lives off of while it's being developed. So I'm just going to do a little bit, put it in here just to kind of help with the flavor. I mean, I don't need a lot of flavor in general, but there are some medicinal benefits to royal jelly. I got this at a Korean market. This is the brand. This is a blend of royal jelly and raw honey. So it's not 100% royal jelly. I think 100% royal jelly doesn't really taste like honey that much at all. So this has a little bit of a honey taste. But as I'm on this break for this virtual workshop that I randomly found on Instagram, I have done so many of these, to be honest. I am kind of like a self-educator. I'm always seeking knowledge. And yeah, there's just so many free resources out there of like experts that can charge thousands of dollars for one-on-ones. They'll have these free workshops and you can get a lot out of it. I have taken so many seminars. I take all the notes. So I encourage you just to kind of like find areas of your life or within your health that you're trying to get more information around, get more peace around, and look for the experts. I feel like that's the nature of experts on social media now. They're always kind of offering some sort of workshops or free little sessions, and they're really amazing. So looking back on this, I have a naturopathic beauty 5-day clear skin workshop, which goes into cortisol regulation, the clear skin diet, foods that heal acne. I was dealing with a lot of severe cystic acne when I was on my healing journey. my skin just totally freaked out. I was diagnosed with PCOS too. So I was like, how do I heal this naturally? So I'm not like always on medication or just suffering or having hormonal issues later in life. This is workshop number 3, balancing insulin levels. I really have changed my life in terms of living within not only an anti-inflammatory diet, but an insulin resistance diet. And it took about a year of like constantly being mindful and making micro adjustments in my life. And that's just like the lifestyle now. I'm really aware of what spikes my blood sugar, and I kind of avoid that as much as possible. Like even this, that's why I didn't put a lot of it in here, because it can spike my blood sugar, but it is balanced with a lot of fiber. So, and it would be nice if there was some protein in there. But, you know, I just had a big protein smoothie. That's kind of the calculations I'm doing in my life all the time. I'll probably talk more about an insulin resistance diet at another time. It really is the diet to follow to optimize hormonal health and metabolic health. Truly, there's an epidemic of just blood sugar imbalances, especially in America. So yeah, and then I took a Tony Robbins Time to Rise summit that he just did for free, and have all of these notes from that. Here I have a note: polyphenols and ketones and MCT. MCTs can only become ketones. Okay, I was learning at the time. Tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin. Diet Cure / Mood Cure is a book on amino acids. Things for my mental health in here. Like, I am too good. I have done the work that they avoid. Okay! Maybe family moving on is a fact of life. Okay, family wounds. Okay. I embrace the unknown where all outcomes are possible. The unnurtured, I rise to the occasion to nurture. You can give something you didn't have. You know, I need to revisit this. This is a vulnerable moment. Limiting beliefs. I am not worthy of support. I'm not worthy of being invested in. That can be a limiting belief of mine for sure. I mean, I did write this. Transmutation is the weapon of the master, the Kabbalion. And now this part. I am not a victim of this disease. I am a student of it. Clearly a motherfucking student. Become a student of what you want to improve in your life, because we need to reclaim our power. You know what I'm saying? No one else is going to do that shit for us. Yeah, that's all. So this is the yoga face method kind of free workshop. And I've done probably like 3 other face workshops before, and I think that's made such a huge difference in my skin texture and just keep staying snatched. And your girl turns 40 very soon, in about a month. I really think facial massage, circulation, bringing fresh blood flow, hitting acupressure points in the face have made such a huge difference, especially scalp massage. But I like to have a range of practitioners that I kind of learn from, because I truly always get something different from each one. And also, if you don't have the time to do these workshops when they're available live, they pretty much will always record it and send you a recording, and it lasts at least for 24 hours. So you can get to it when you can get to it and kind of speed through it if you need to. So yeah.
You're nourishing your face, helping you get that glowy skin naturally.